Last week, a team manager from our community shared something I've heard like probably 100 times before. A few of my employees just don't seem to hear what I'm telling them. They didn't arrive on time to the meeting even though I told them like 5 times. And that brings us straight to one of the core questions of this free online people management training course. How do you actually change employee behavior? Or even better, how do you shift their mindset? Excellent questions. Welcome to part 1 of our free online people management training course. Before I introduce myself, let's kick this off with a quick quiz. A 2006 study from the University of Helsinki found that when managers are perceived as fair, employees are less likely to suffer from sudden heart failure. But by how much does this risk actually decrease? 5%, 21% or 45%? Okay, hold that thought. I'll give you the answer in just a moment. But first, hi, I'm Christian. I'm a psychologist and specialized in business psychology and also co-founder of Ecometer. And after my startup's financing round, we grew from 3 to 18 people in our team meetings within just a few months. So in this free online training course, you'll get people management strategies grounded both in science and in real life experience. So let's return to that earlier question. Can you really change or grow an employee? Or put another way, what percentage of someone's personality is shaped by their environment versus their genes? I'll come back to that in just a second, but first the answer to our quiz. Drum rolls for stat number 1. The risk of sudden heart failure drops by 45% when employees perceive their manager as fair. Yes, 45%, that's nearly half. Your behavior as a manager can literally have a life or death implication. Think about that. Here's another quiz. When it comes to dealing with stress or health issues at work, whose support matters most? Your partner, friends or coworkers, your direct manager or family? I'll be honest, I would have guessed the partner, but according to a study of more than 5,000 employees by Professor Oliver Hammack, the answer is your direct manager. A lack of support from one's manager had the strongest effect on health and work outcomes. That's you. Your support carries more weight than you probably realize, I guess. So if you are not managing people effectively, the consequences of that are really significant. Firstly, your employees may suffer not just professionally, but physically. Team development may stagnate, which would be quite dramatic too, in my personal opinion. And worst case scenario, someone unexpectedly resigns, which costs you, conservatively speaking, $50,000. So bad management doesn't just hurt your team, it can damage your own career trajectory. Okay, but now on the other hand, what if you are a great people manager? Firstly, you become the person others turn to for advice. Your value to the company increases, giving you leverage to negotiate raises, promotions, or more time with your family, whatever you're searching for here. And most importantly, you have an exponential effect by making your employees grow and happy, and thereby having an impact on their family too. It's a role with real power and real responsibility. Back to our earlier question, how much of a person's personality is shaped by nature versus nurture? Stat number 2, research shows it's about 50-50. Half is genetic, the other half shaped by experiences, habits, environment, including work. For example, what changes a person's personality more, having their first child or starting their first job? Surprisingly, it's the first job. As a manager, that means that the pressure is real, but don't worry, I'm here to guide you. Let's look at the final key statistic number 3. Can you really change an employee's mindset, maybe even in a short period of time? In a pioneering study, researchers conducted a mindset training program and measured the impact 6 weeks later. The result? I'll get to it in a second. First, let me give you an overview of what you will get in this free people management online training course. In short, a clear framework for impactful leadership, more confidence as a people manager, because trust me, your boss will be impressed when you explain the smartness behind your people management initiatives. And third, practical strategies and tools you can apply basically today, immediately. Here's a quick overview of our people management training roadmap. In the first video, I will teach you a smart technique to boost team performance right away. We will continue with an overview of leadership styles and how to choose the single best one of them. Then with a practical checklist you can use to become a great manager using a clear system. And in the following chapters, you will learn hands-on tactics for daily people management, such as, for example, relationship building through active listening, how to help difficult employees grow through training the growth mindset step by step, and running one-on-one meetings that boost both employee satisfaction and performance. And there's much more. In total, you'll get like 10 chapters, which will take you about 90 minutes. And you will even get downloadable takeaways for easy reference, by the way. And yes, we are continuously improving this free online training course. And that's where you come in. What bonus training session do you want us to produce? Indispensable, how to prove your value as a manager, how to encourage introverts to speak up, or unlocking intrinsic employee motivation. Please drop a comment below which video topics you'd like to see in the bonus videos of this free online people management course. We are very happy about feedback and suggestions. Now let me finally give you stat number 3. Was the mindset training intervention able to have an impact 6 weeks later? In short, as shown in this graph, the training group had a clear and measurable improvement of roughly 20% even 6 weeks after the intervention. So yes, in short, people's mindsets can be changed. Meaningful development is possible, and I hope these 3 stats made you more confident to grow your team. So to wrap it up, who's this free online people management training course for? It is targeted at managers in white-collar jobs, not blue-collar factory jobs, for example. It's for anyone managing people, typically teams between like 3 to 30 employees. It is independent of maturity level, so whether you are new or experienced, there's something in here for everyone. And most examples I will be giving from the perspective of someone who has most his experience in the IT and software industry. And just to underline this, we are not just here talking theory, we are here to make it practical. For instance, imagine a team where each person contributes 1 to team performance, as you can see in this graphic. There's a simple trick that can boost that team's output by like 10 to 20%, and that's exactly what part 2 of this free online training course is about. So hit subscribe to not miss our future videos and click the link to watch part 2 to be a smarter manager right now. See you in that video.